the multiplication implication in regards to animals being spayed or neutered.
Yeah.
Should it be mandatory? Should it be required by law?
Yep.
Well, we have one audience member who thinks so. Did you know that dogs can breed twice a year with litters of 6 to 10 puppies per term? In just 7 years, according to the SPCA, let's do some math. One unspayed female cat and her offspring can produce 420,000 kittens. That's a lot of litter. One unspayed female dog and her offspring can produce 97,000 puppies. 97,000 puppies. A lot. According to the American Humane Society, 56% of dogs are euthanized and 71% of cats are euthanized. A tiny percentage, only 15.8% of dogs and 2% of cats are actually reunited with their owners. So after hearing these statistics, why would people still not spay and neuter their pets? Why would you hear things like, I want to breed them just one time for a litter of puppies, or these puppies can make me a whole lot of money? Why would you do these things knowing that shelters are full, rescues are at capacity, and you don't have to breed if you want a certain type of dog or you're partial to a certain type of dog? Go to a rescue, go to a shelter, adopt, don't shop. If you look here, there's a lot of health benefits too of having your pet spayed or neutered. It's very beneficial for their reproductive systems to not have to go through the heat process and litters of puppies and or kittens. It helps them live longer, and they are less susceptible to certain cancers, and that is in male and female dogs or cats. That's according to PetWebMD. When you go through a shelter or a rescue versus breeding on your own or going through a breeder, there are a lot of costs incurred by that rescue or that shelter that you do not have to pay. Just some. The veterinary wellness visits, the spaying and the neutering, their vaccination, rabies, microchipping, and deworming, according to Pet Finder, are all things that are typically covered by a rescue or a shelter. You are saving upwards of $420 to $480 per pet by adopting. Those are usually not incurred by the person adopting, a nominal donation or a very small fee, and they eat the cost of that. Overpopulation in shelters is the main reason that rescues are at capacity, and the stray population is what it is. So the overpopulation in the shelters is leading to clear the shelter days where animals are getting in the hands of the wrong type of people because of the very low adoption fees or no adoption fees that day. They're going to dog fighting rings or to people who are doing inhumane things to these animals. The clear the shelter days are also in need because they're at capacity. As you can see from these photos, these are from days where there was a mass euthanasia of dogs and cats. So that's 71% of cats that don't make it out, and that 56.8% of dogs that don't make it out were all euthanized to make room. Room for what? Why does there need to be so much room? Because of overpopulation, people breeding, and the stray population being out of hold. If animals are spayed or neutered and the population can be controlled, this can be alleviated. Thank you. Yay.